Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our fourth contest of the evening is an amateur contest fought in the welterweight division under 170 pounds. And the first fighter to enter the octagon into the blue corner, let's hear it for Arvis Anderson. And his opponent entering into the red corner, let's hear it for Luke Skillen. And prize for the best walkout song goes to... You like that one, don't you? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He hails from Northampton. He's 27 years old, stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighed in at 170 pounds. He fights for Rough and Ready and has a mixed martial arts record of 1 contest with 1 loss. Let's hear it for Arvis Anderson. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He hails from Loughborough. He's 21 years old, stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighed in at 170 pounds. He fights out of Skillen Mixed Martial Arts, and tonight is his debut in the cage. Let's hear it for Luke Skillen.
Favourite Luke Skillen in the black and white shorts. Anderson, a guy we've seen fight before, Dave, and as the gym name suggests, very rough and ready, loves to get in there and throw down, and there's some big shots coming straight through. The hooks are connected.
Wow, Skillen showed a great chin to get through that then, because a couple of those hooks were right on the mark from Arvis Anderson. Great start for him. Looks the bigger guy, you have to say, at the weight. Obviously, there might be a little height difference, but Anderson looks very thick set.
Skillen's got control in there, but Anderson, explosive, trying to push it forward. Skillen going for a standing guillotine if he can get it, but struggling to get the hands locked. And straight down with the level change to a double. That was very nice from Skillen.
Beautiful takedown from Luke Skillen. He's done very well to recover, Ben, because as we said earlier, a couple of those hooks hit the mark from Arvis Anderson. Let's see what the rough and ready fighter's ground game's like. Skillen in top position, just about inside control there, but pressed up against the cage.
Anderson looking to get out if he can, sit through. Try and roll, but he's got to be careful of giving up position, and straight over to the mount is Skillen. Now unleashes with some shots of his own. Anderson punching back from the bottom, which isn't really what you want to do. Needs to hold on and buck and try and get his men round. The corner in from Jim Wallett, exactly what the young fighter needs to hear. Push down on his face, keep the posture.
Yeah, I mean, he can ride his knees, bend right up into the armpits of Arvis Anderson, make it hugely difficult. From Anderson's point of view, he doesn't want to be flat on his back here. He's got to try and shrimp to his side, maybe try and regain half guard, or break the posture of Skillen.
He's looking to throw shots from the bottom, which really isn't what you want to do, especially not from the mount position.
Looking for the armbar, maybe, Skillen.
Be careful of the cage there, obviously. It looks like there's a bit of blood as well, and a very acrobatic attempt at a cage walk there almost, but doesn't quite get the elevation that he needs, does Anderson. And Skillen, fair play to him, showing some good posture up in that top position. Was content to just unload on his man. Throwing some hammer fists.
Not many getting through, Ben, but the sheer volume means Mark Woodard having a close look at things. Definitely looking for an armbar, Ben, at some point. Maybe a triangle from top.
Looks if he can sweep the legs. And Anderson out the back door. And now Skillen straight on his back. And credit to Anderson, Dave. He is as scrappy as they come.
Yeah, he's done well to survive thus far, but flattened out. Only 10 seconds to go, mind, Ben.
Skillen unloading, he knows he's only got 10 seconds left, but as you say, a lot of these shots aren't really getting through. Anderson's covering up, and that's the end of the round.
Wow, what a round. Arvis Anderson did well to survive the barrage at the end of the first there. From Luke Skillen's point of view, Ben, there's definitely some blood on him, maybe from the nose. Could have even broken his nose, possibly.
You make a very good point there, sorry Dave. Arvis Anderson did well to survive the barrage at the end of the first, but conversely, Luke Skillen did well to survive the barrage at the start.
Yeah, the 1-2 from Arvis Anderson off the bat, couple of hooks, both hit really, really hard and almost seemed to wake Skillen up. And I guess from the point of view of an amateur contest earlier on in your career, you learn a lot about yourself in that split second, because you know you can spar hard in the gym, you can work angles and what ifs and think about it in your head, but until you get clipped that hard live, Ben, in front of a big crowd here in the Athena, you're going to really find out what you're made of. And Luke Skillen, to his credit, took his time, got composed, got the fight to the floor and worked brilliantly from there. The likes of the referees, the judges, I mean, everybody has really been to the top of the sport. They don't cut any corners here at Fight UK when it comes to fighter safety.
A nice head kick coming straight in from Skillen, knew exactly what he wanted to do. And is he going to look to take it down to the canvas again after, maybe it's fair to say, they have a little bit of shell shock at the start. Anderson, a real, as you say, physically imposing presence, very short and stocky at this weight. Oh, and there's that right hand again, diving in. Swinging for the bleachers is Anderson. And once again, a huge big takedown, that's what he needed.
That is the problem from Arvis Anderson's point of view. I mean, when he swarms Skillen, he's landing, but it does put him in such danger for the takedown, and that's what happened.
And they had an arm choke, beautiful. Skillen swims over, is he going to get the tap from this side?
He could go out, yeah, he tapped. Beautiful work from Luke Skillen, Ben, and he survived some big bombs on the feet, but in the grappling range, he had a clear advantage over Anderson. Fantastic amateur bout here at Fight UK 9.
As you say, David, he'll learn a lot about himself from that, because he's been in those tough spots now. Skillen, very technical on the feet, but Arvis Anderson possessed that kind of power, and 2 or 3 times in that fight, he rocked his man's head back. Skillen knew what he needed to do, and once he got the fight to the canvas, initially there was a bit of a skill differential.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after just 47 seconds of the second round, your winner, due to a tap out by arm triangle, from the red corner, Luke Skillen.